Three people graduate on the same day. Same degree, same city, same starting salary. 30 years later, one is financially free, one is comfortable but stressed, and one is still stuck. They didn't have wildly different opportunities. They didn't win the lottery. They didn't invent anything. They just made three decisions, and those decisions quietly decided everything. Here's the uncomfortable part. Most people think financial success is about hundreds of smart moves, picking the right stocks, timing the market, side hustles, crypto, real estate. But the truth is, most of your financial life gets locked in by just a few big choices, and they don't feel big when you make them. They feel normal. That's why they're dangerous. Decision number one is where you live, not the house, the city. Because income isn't just about what you earn, it's about where you earn it. Let's say you make $1,000 a month. In one place, that's survival. In another, that's leverage. Cities are like financial ecosystems. Some multiply your effort. Others quietly drain it. High-growth cities tend to have higher salaries, more opportunities, and, this is the important part, more optionality. You can switch jobs, negotiate, pivot. In slower economies, you're more likely to get stuck. Fewer companies, fewer roles, less competition for your skills. And here's the twist. The cost of living doesn't cancel this out as cleanly as people think. Yes, big cities are expensive, but they also compress time. You might double your income in 5 years instead of 10. That difference compounds. Because money has a memory. Every extra dollar you earn earlier has more time to grow, invest, and snowball. So when you choose where to live, you're not just choosing rent, you're choosing your growth rate. Decision number two is who you partner with. This one makes people uncomfortable because it's not just emotional, it's mathematical. Two people combine incomes, but they also combine habits, spending habits, risk tolerance, debt attitudes, long-term thinking. If one person saves and invests and the other spends impulsively, the math doesn't average out. It drifts toward instability. Now flip it. Two disciplined people don't just add their efforts, they multiply them. Shared goals, coordinated decisions, compounded consistency. That's how wealth actually builds. And then there's the hidden layer, life volatility, divorce, financial conflict, misaligned priorities. These don't just affect happiness, they reset financial progress, sometimes completely. Years of savings can disappear in months, and it's rarely because of one dramatic mistake. It's usually small misalignments repeated over time, quiet friction. So when you choose a partner, you're not just choosing a person, you're choosing a financial trajectory. Decision number three is your career path, not your job, your trajectory. Because most people think in terms of salary, but salary is just a snapshot. Trajectory is the film. There are careers where income grows slowly, predictably, and others where it scales aggressively. Some paths reward time, others reward skill, others reward leverage. If your income grows at 3% per year, your future looks very different from someone growing at 15%. Even if you start at the same place. Let's do the uncomfortable math. Two people start at $1,000 a month. One grows at 3% annually. After 20 years, they're making about $1,800. The other grows at 15%. After 20 years, they're making over $16,000. Same starting point, completely different reality. And here's the part no one talks about. Your early career decisions lock in your growth curve. The skills you choose, the industries you enter, the risks you take or avoid. They quietly determine how fast your income can expand. And once you're 10 years in, switching paths becomes harder. Not impossible, just expensive. In time, in energy, in opportunity cost. Now step back. Where you live, who you partner with, what path your career takes. These three decisions interact. They stack. The right city exposes you to better opportunities. The right partner supports long-term thinking.
The right career compounds income. But the reverse is also true. A low-growth environment, combined with misaligned financial habits, paired with a stagnant career, doesn't just slow you down, it traps you. And the most unsettling part is you can make all three decisions without realizing their weight. You move because it's convenient. You commit because it feels right. You choose a job because it's available. Individually, they seem harmless. Together, they shape decades. Now, here's where things get interesting, because the internet will tell you something else entirely. It will tell you to focus on micro-optimizations, cut coffee, track every expense, find the perfect investment. And yes, those things matter, but they're not the main game. They're fine-tuning. You don't fix a slow financial life by optimizing pennies. You fix it by questioning the structure. Because if your income trajectory is weak, your environment is limiting, and your financial habits are misaligned, no amount of budgeting will save you. It's like trying to win a race by adjusting your shoelaces while running in the wrong direction. And yet, here's the irony. These three decisions are rarely treated as financial decisions. They're treated as lifestyle choices, personal choices, emotional choices, which makes them harder to analyze, harder to question, and easier to get wrong. So the real question isn't, how do I save more money? It's much quieter than that, and much more uncomfortable. It's this: are the biggest decisions in your life quietly working against you? Because if they are, the problem isn't your discipline, it's your direction. And direction, once set, has a way of becoming destiny, unless you notice it early enough to change it.